Welcome to my classroom, students. In this video, I'm going to share with you a really cool calculator that is available free of cost online. And the name of this calculator is Desmos. So I'm going to, in the Google search bar, I'm going to type DESMOS. I just have to type that, student, and the first link that comes up is Desmos, and www.desmos.com is what where we are going to go to. um, Beginning with, I'm going to share with you as to what all features are available in this Desmos graphing calculator. They also have an app available, so if you have a smartphone on you, that then you can always upload the app on your phone. And the days when I allow you using your cell phone in the classroom for graphing purposes, we'll be using this app in the classroom. You can also use this app off of Chromebook in the classroom when we are graphing functions. So most of the times you are going to go to start graphing, but before we move on to start graphing, I'm going to share with you some really cool things that students can do over here. And that is a project that I'm going to assign you during the school year also, because at times math is fun, right? So there are times when we get stressful, but there are times when we can have fun with math. So we'll click on this creative art, and here you can see a lot of high school students have made art using Desmos graphing calculator. So I'm going to leave this project open to all of you, where you can make some really cool art with your graphing calculator app, and I'll have a special prize for a student who makes the most amazing art piece using this Desmos app. So last year I had one of my amazing students, Ren Klump, make a very special project using this, and she actually made a picture in this that I'm going to share with you in the classroom. So, students, these are a couple of pictures, fun pictures that you can go through and skim through. For example, you click on that. So, for example, this is an Adidas shoe math project done by a math student. And as you can see, the shoe is being made right in front of you. On the left hand side, if I skim through, these are all the functions that the student has used to make the project. So, this is pretty cool, and it's something to have fun with. I'll come out of this feature now, and I will go to the start graphing deal here. And when you go to start graphing, students, this is something you will see. And the cool part about this calculator is, as I type, it graphs for me. So for example, if I type y equals 4, it'll graph y equals 4 for me in a certain color. And the moment I say, my function is y equals 4x. So the moment I press x, it changes my function, which is y equals 4 times x. And that is how it's going to look on the graph. I can also make my graph smaller and bigger using this zoomed here. So I can make it smaller and make the numbers here a bigger difference, which is counting by tens. If I'm counting by tens, how my graph is going to look like. If I'm making it counting by ones, how my graph is going to look like. And you can graph multiple graphs here. So y equals 3x. So see, as you can see, it has changed it to blue color. That means the next graph I'm going to see is going to be blue in color. Y equals 3x minus 2, let us say. So see how I'm seeing the other graph right next to it. So in the same way, students, you can graph any number of graphs, and in the settings, you can save this. You can look at the input output table for this, for the graph, and you can check your answers. So there are all sorts of things that you can do with this. So anytime you want to delete all your graphs, it's going to delete all your graphs, and it's going to make you come back again. So let me give you some one more graph so that you remember. I'm just typing from my keyboard. X is just the simple letter X. Now, students, anytime you have the x and y intercept, it's going to actually highlight your x and y intercept. X intercept is the point where the graph crosses the x axis. Y intercept is the point where the graph crosses the y axis. So 0, -1 is the y intercept. and zero point 0.5 and 0 is the x-intercept for this question. I can even zoom it in order to see if my points are correct, or zoom out. You can even create an account and just make it personal if you would like. But this was my beginning introductory video on Desmos. This is one of my favorite calculators to use in the classroom. And again, it comes very handy from all high school math years and college. So you would want to make yourself very comfortable with this calculator. Again, feel free to ask questions, come for Zap. And I hope you agree with me that math is fun. Have a good day. Bye.